Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm an instructor at Physique 57. Today I'm here with Sydney and we're going to break down upright positions for your thigh work. We're going to start in a V today, and you're going to notice that Sydney has a playground ball. Sometimes in our videos and our classes we use them, sometimes we don't. But just notice in this V, Sydney put the ball only 1 inch above her knees. When we go parallel in a minute, the ball can go higher between the inner thighs. Also, what's really important to note, if you're doing these exercises and you have any pre-existing knee conditions, I want you to put the ball just closer to your knees, so more right between the knees. That will help stabilize the joint and make certain that you get the maximum effects of these amazing positions for you. So you're gonna see Sydney is in a V. Her heels are completely together and her toes are only about 2 inches apart. Often we see when we teach these positions, people tend to splay their toes too wide. So again, only 2 to 3 inches apart. And then Sydney's gonna shift her weight forward and lift her heels just 1 inch off the ground. Good. Let her bend her knees a little bit more down. Yeah, because that's where it's really gonna count and the magic is gonna happen. And right from here, she's just gonna go down 1 inch and up 1 inch. That's it, lower and lift. So you can see Sydney's shoulders are right over her hips and her tailbone is right over her heels. This is an incredible position and exercise that's gonna work her core. So deep core strength as she's really supporting, lifting out of the shape. She's gonna sculpt the fronts of her legs as well as her hamstrings and her calves with the heels lifted. And her back muscles are engaged the entire time to make certain that her shoulders stay really wide, her collarbones are wide, her chest is lifted and open. That's it, perfect. Now hold it low and just start to take a little pulse. And pulse. So as we're turned out here, Sydney's knees are tracking directly over her second and third toes. I'm just gonna spin here and show you that often what we see is people tend to stick their bottom out and their shoulders come forward, or they start to really lean back. So the whole time when you're doing an upright thigh position, you should be able to take your hands off your furniture or your bar and check it out. That's it. Now, we're gonna hold it here and I'm gonna show you what a parallel position is. So again, right here in the V, the ball is just 1 inch up. Sydney's now gonna take the ball and she's gonna move it really high between her inner thighs, and that's gonna make certain that she gets the maximum work for her inner thighs as well as her outer thighs here. The toes, all 10 toes now face forward, so her feet are parallel and they're only hip width apart. We also tend to see, with the ball especially, people step their feet wide, but you wanna be hugging your thighs in on that ball. Good, now as Sydney lowers here, she's just gonna go down 1 inch and up 1 inch, and I want you to see all 10 toes again are facing directly forward and her feet are really stable. Her ankles are stable. So sometimes people tend to break out in their ankles. I want you to feel your big toes pressing down. That's it. Perfect. Really nice sitting. Now hold it here. The great thing about these positions and why we love to use them in class and in our videos as well is that there's so many fun moves to do. So you can tuck your hips, you can shake your hips, you can circle your hips, you can lasso your arm. There is so much here for you, and no matter what, we always can max out the burn. Check out these moves and more at physique57.com.